Hey, what is up guys? David Zhao here, and today we're going to be talking about using teleprompters for your YouTube videos. I wanted to briefly go through how most of the compact budget teleprompters work, the pros and cons of using a teleprompter, whether it's something that would be good for your channel, and give you recommendations on the two I've used so far. Let's get it. Let's go through a quick lesson on how the budget teleprompters work. Typically, budget-friendly teleprompters are sold to you with the teleprompter body, a 3070 beam-splitting reflective pane of glass, and a mount to hold your phone or tablet. When fully assembled, you use your phone or tablet as the display. The light from your phone bounces up to the reflective mirror and is then readable to the person in front of the camera. The magic happens in the 3070 reflective glass as it acts as a one-way mirror that prevents the light from your phone from hitting the camera lens, but still reflects the image to you so that you have a script in front of you. The best part is, your image quality isn't affected by the glass or the text scrolling in front of the lens. So usually the only telltale sign of a teleprompter being present is the flick of the eyes as the person in front of the camera reads their lines. Ah, yeah, that thing. Which brings me to some tips for using a teleprompter. Tip number 1, prepare for your videos. Try to remember the gist of what you're about to read. This way, as the teleprompter scrolls, you're not reading the script for the very first time, which will reduce the amount of attention you give to each of the words in front of you, and you can instead focus on the delivery of the words. Tip number 2, occasionally break eye contact. While you want to become practiced at being able to read your script without reading every word that comes across your teleprompter, you also want to break eye contact from the teleprompter every so often. This makes the delivery feel even more natural. If you're posing a question as part of your script or taking a written pause, try to look around as if you're just casually thinking about what you're about to say, even though it's completely scripted, like I just did. Tip number 3, experiment with the speed of the teleprompter. We all have a natural cadence we prefer to speak at, and when a teleprompter is too fast, you're going to trip over your words. And contrarily, if your teleprompter is too slow, you'll find yourself finishing a sentence and then waiting for enough text to come back across the teleprompter before starting again. Not only can this come across as a little unnatural, but it also adds more work for you in post-production when you have to marry those two sentences together with a cut. So what are the pros of using a teleprompter? You're looking at shorter recording sessions with less reshoots and memorization. It'll be a lot easier to knock out multiple videos at once, and you can keep your videos cohesive instead of stitching it all together in post. And the teleprompters I'm recommending are very portable, so you can really use it anywhere as long as you can put your camera down on a tripod. But there are cons to using a teleprompter. Well, first of all, it can come off as less personable if you end up reading without your usual energy. It can also be a lot less personal because you can sometimes see the eyes flitting back and forth reading the teleprompter, and of course, it adds one more thing for you to set up before recording, which is a barrier to creativity. Now, pros and cons out of the way, let me give you some recommendations on what teleprompters you might be interested in taking a look at. I originally started with the Parrot teleprompter that I got from B&H Photo for $139 a year or two ago. The benefits of this teleprompter is numerous. The price, first of all, being one of the more competitively priced teleprompters that frequently go on sale for just $100. The ease of use, as you just throw your phone into the expandable holder and mount it on your lens, and the lightweight design, with it being extremely portable thanks to its plastic material and lightweight glass. While I absolutely love this teleprompter, it only had one drawback. It wasn't wide enough to stay out of my frame when shooting with my Sigma 16 f1.4, which is a 24mm full frame equivalent. And since both of those lenses are my primary lenses of choice when shooting YouTube videos, this meant I needed to find an alternative, otherwise end up with these janky little vignettes in the corner that you've probably seen in my past few videos. And after searching for a while for a teleprompter that could accommodate that field of view, I ended up finding this teleprompter that I'm using right now on Etsy from a shop called RudnickiDesign. It's an Etsy shop based out of Poland, and this teleprompter was specifically designed with a 24mm full-frame equivalent field of view in mind, even going as far to indicate it in the item description saying that it accommodates the Sigma 16. It's currently priced at $105 and approximately $20 for shipping, so it's pretty affordable. It's 3D printed and it feels pretty sturdy, and the 3070 beam splitter glass feels pretty substantial and not plasticky at all. However, the only drawback is it does feel slightly janky since it is 3D printed, and I recommend putting something in between the glass and the body to prevent this noise. But overall, if you think you can read naturally from a teleprompter, it can really increase your productivity and let you produce more videos for less effort. This is especially so if you already prefer scripting out how your videos are going to go. If you don't do as much scripting and you kind of go with the flow and put together the story or narrative in post-production, then this just might not be the right tool for you. But for me personally, and here's a fun little story, back in middle school I used to do the morning announcements, but our school did it with a video feed and a teleprompter, so I guess I've always had some affinity towards reading naturally off of a teleprompter. And so for me, and maybe you, this thing is absolutely clutch and makes the video production aspect so much easier. If you want to check out either of these teleprompters, I left links to them in the description down below, as well as links to any of the equipment used to make the videos on this channel. They're affiliate links, so if you use them, you're also supporting the channel, and big thanks. Hope you guys learned something today about teleprompters. As usual, guys, if you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and get notified for more content just like this. In the comments section down below, let me know, is a teleprompter something that would improve your production workflow? Why or why not? I'm super curious. All right, that's it for this one. I will see you in the next video. Peace.